Hi, I'm sure we all want to attain our goals for this year and next. Attainment has AI in it. AI's rise will redefine PCs, create new opportunity for software. And the word attain means to achieve something significant, to achieve something that you're working towards, something that you set as a goal and that you methodically arrive at a conclusion where is positive for your goals. So it's very interesting that the word attainment has AI in it. Now, AI is the latest tech wave, and we've had waves in the past. We understand how they transform the landscape, but AI is more than a wave. It's more like a tsunami. It's going to flood the landscape and change everything that we do in the way that we do it. An exciting time for the industry and an exciting time for society at large. We mostly know AI as generative AI, some of the fancy things that you see where they're converting text to video. But attaining AI, we don't really understand the full extent of what AI is going to become because it's going to be far more than just generative AI. In order to attain true disruption, AI is going to break into hundreds and hundreds of different flavors as we get specialized agentic AI for each job title, for each industry, for each operation. And this wave of technology will improve the way that we work and improve our life. But it's not just one massive AI. It's actually hundreds and hundreds of different flavors of AI, each one more personalized for the job and for the function that it has to serve. All this tsunami in AI is also going to help the PC industry to attain resurgence. And the Gartner says that AI PCs are going to represent 31% of the worldwide PC market by the end of 2025. So AI is already transforming to make PCs indispensable again, tools for the new work and leisure. It's reigniting interest and demand. I'd like you to consider this for a minute. Consider if you have an old locomotive and you want to transform it to to the next generation of locomotive. What happens is when you upgrade the engine, you just can't upgrade an engine. You have to upgrade the components of the train. You have to upgrade the rest of the cars. You have to have an integrated train system where each component can match favorably to the upgrade on the other components. And this is what AI is going to do to the PC components. And in the storage component side, we're very pleased because the storage experts expect to attain big growth because of AI. The global volume of data is going to expand even more than it's already expanding. And just in this early part of the AI era, in the past 2 years, data storage has grown approximately 30% annually. You can imagine with all the content creativity and all the new tools that you can use AI for, you're going to be generating more projects, more content, more creativity, more data. All of that is going to fuel an annual growth of at least 25% until 2035. And it's fueled by AI. And of course, there's the rapid expansion of digital content, the proliferation of connected devices that will be using AI on the edge, and the rising demand for data-intensive applications as, of course, AI itself is data-intensive and creating AI applications is data-intensive, but also some of the activities you'll be using it for will be data-intensive. All that means that storage expects to attain a big growth. Now, in this AI era, how does BIWIN attain its future in the AI era? Well, for us, we've launched a new consumer line. We've launched a line that's segmented into 3 parts. We have the black opal for serious gaming. Now, black opal is a mineral that's 1,000 times more rare than diamonds. 1,000 times. And we're using that as a symbol for creating a line that's very special for serious gamers, for modders, for overclockers, anyone that needs top tier performance. We'd like them to relate to the Black Opal brand. We have the Amber segment for the mobility. This is for professionals who really acquire superior on-the-go mobile storage. And amber is also a rare mineral, but it happens to be nature's own way. It's nature's own system for preserving records, for storage, if you want to look at it that way. Scientists, if they want to know what the world was like 1 billion years ago, can find that recorded in amber, which captures insects, minerals, and plant life, and tells them about that period of time. We also have our BIWIN brand line, and it's a rock solid mainstream line for everyone who needs to have reliable, dependable storage in their computer, in their accessories, in their memory and storage. I want to focus for a minute on the Black Opal for gamers because, here's a line of product which has to have not only top performance, but also has to have a great aesthetics and a look that can be attractive to people who are very serious about gaming. You see here, we're already winning awards, even though this product range is very early. There's many different, products that we have in the range, but you can see we have DDR5 memory, we have Generation 5 SSD. In addition to the consumer range, we also opened a new laboratory. This laboratory is for specialized increased performance out of the top tier product range. It's a laboratory where we have specialists who are tweaking everything down to the split second to try to see if they can match the needs of the people who are using the very best of the best. And this is the DW192 gigabyte. I'll get back to that in a second. But you can see that the OC laboratory is already impacting our product line. This DW100 is part of our Black Opal range. It's also additionally embellished by the OC lab, and it's a DW100 RGB. It's our ultimate flagship. It's ultimate because it has ultra large capacity for serious gaming productivity and even AI PC workflows. What would you do with 192 GB? It's optimized especially for AMD because with AMD, it can hit the sweet spot of 6,000 MTS. It provides this ultra low CL28 latency, which will get it a faster response. The best of all worlds. And it's stable and reliable with support for high efficiency mode on particular motherboards. Here you can see that this is especially stress tested for more stability and reliability because it's operating at a higher speed, it has more capacity, it has to be able to engage during this intensive operations that it'll be working on. And to give you an idea of who needs 192 GB, well, let's start with content creation, scientific computing, virtualization and cloud computing, game development, high-end gaming, software development, financial modeling, and of course, AI, PC, where they're trying to attain the best performance from the AI. So it's a much bigger market than probably one would realize. Now, we also work together with the PC ecosystem where we work with the motherboard manufacturers. We also work with the chip manufacturers. But just to give an idea of how I mentioned before, components on a train, the industry is related to each other because we're all components on the same train. Of course, the new AI era is, a lot of people are going to want to attain new product categories. For us, we have ideas for new product categories where we help get the best performance out of the products we already make. And we're showing here Amber, which is our pro mobility brand, where we're launching a Type B card reader, with USB 4. Yeah. So this is the sort of product range that we're able to ensure that our customers who are using our products are actually enabling it to get to, read at the quality that we expect. Another attainment, is we've launched our BIWIN Intelligence. It's a software that checks and analyzes the performance of your SSD. And again, there's no accident in the era of AI that we have a software called intelligence. And there's no surprise in the fact that in the AI era, hardware companies have to have more and more software expertise. We have an R&D department. We're building up our software abilities for the new era. Now, we're very pleased that the consumer line, although it's young, has been winning a lot of awards. The press has been very kind to us, and in coverage and in the comments where they have said that this is a brand to be taken very seriously and is world leading in many aspects. Before I leave you, I'd like to talk about a couple corporate attainments. We don't have time for everything, but I would like to mention just a couple points. I'd like to start with our attainment in our production and logistics. If you can see our map, we've been able, fortunately, to have a geographical optimization of what we do in terms of production. And here we have our head office in Shenzhen. You may remember that we built a very large facility in Wuzhou just recently. It's now currently producing our product ranges that you've seen, like Black Opal and the other products that we have. We'll be announcing at the end of the year, beginning of next year, our new factory facility in Dongguan, which is geared up for the types of memory and storage products that we need as AI rolls out and requires newer and more advanced packaging solutions. So we're set up already, anticipation of the future. It's conveniently located in a triangle that allows us to be not far away from our facilities and to have the head office and our research labs all in not only communication, but physical communication where necessary. I'd like to take time to at least focus on one innovation, because one of our clients recently, a handheld console, announced, and the press were kind enough to focus on it. You may have seen a lot of the coverage on it because it's an exciting option. It brings SSD performance down to the size, almost the size of a micro SD, but it has SSD speed and SSD performance. And some of the newer leading edge devices are going to require something that's beyond the performance of the standards that created for the last generation. And this product is able to bring 1 terabyte down to the size of a micro SD and a sequential read speed up to 3700. So this is a choice for certain types of device manufacturers who need that speed and need that limited footprint. It's a particular innovation that we're proud of. We're also very proud of our performance in the wearable categories, where products like AI glasses, smartwatch, VR, AR headsets, all these products are part of the way that we're changing the interface of how people react with their data. And these products, many of the leading manufacturers include chips like our EPOP 4X. It's a combination MMC and a mobile LPDDR. So what happens is it's embedded package on package. And it's enabling some of the largest brands in the world to bring the products to market that they think may be successor to some of the other ways that we've interacted with our data in the past. So thank you for listening. I think attainment is our future at BIWIN, and we hope that you will also attain what you hope for in this year and next.